For an action RPG like this that focuses more on the action rather than the RPG aspect, it still has deep build crafting to optimize for maximum lethality. So today I give you my top 3 fun and powerful builds in Black Myth Wukong, and these can be put together between chapters 2 and 4, and then from there they can go all the way blast through chapters 4, 5, and 6. The Frost Lightning build. Here we have the infamous mythical weapon, the Golden Longstaff. This dragon staff is strong as hell. You can obtain this through the waterfall quest, so you may already know how this bad boy works. Fully charged heavy attacks get the added bonus of a badass thunder dragon intertwined with the attack. But my build expands upon this and guarantees that it slaps. So the weapon needs at least 3 bars of focus points to perform, so we need a reliable and fast way to farm focus. Using the L2 spin on a frozen target? Damn dude, you can't get any easier than that, my man. We want them frozen, standing still, so we can use our L2 spin to charge up the dragon heavy attack. 4 bars, not even 3, nah Shun, that ain't good enough. We can fly up to 4 focus points easily, and then we lay the dragon smackdown.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Freezing enemies is so dang easy, all thanks to this handsome fella, the Crow Diviner Spirit. He flaps his wings and puts forth a dust of ice. This spirit is even more broken than you think it is. Cause yeah, Frost itself is insane, but this spirit is only moderate chi cost. I mean, look how fast we can farm this back up. Within seconds, you can cast it again. So between casting this, plus toss in the immobilization skill, the enemy just ain't going nowhere. The spells we use are very important. They ensure we can perform our strategy flawlessly. All we need is for the target to stay inside the frost area. So of course, immobilization is perfect for that. Also, Cloud Step, which we can perform from inside the ice bubble to bait the enemy in. But for the stats, we want to focus on the pillar stance and the L2 spin skill line. Unlocked all the way down, you'll have infinite focus points. You want the golden armor set because this armor considerably increases your attack power whenever you use your spirit skill. And we perform our spirit non-stop on this build, so that buff is always active. And plus, the second effect, receive even more chi upon critical hits and defeats. So yeah, this build is a walking tornado, an endless barrage of ice storms and dragon lightning strikes. For Curios, I have Maitreya's Orb and the Amber Prayer Beads. If you don't have Black Myth Wukong, now is your chance to grab it at a discount. I have a link in the description for instant gaming where you can buy video games much cheaper than anywhere else. The entire community needs to know about these discount prices, man. Like look, on Steam, the Cyberpunk Ultimate Edition is over $80, but on instant gaming, it is only half that price. Modern AAA games are usually bumping $60, $70 price tags, but nope, not instant gaming. Also, you can pre-order Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Lies of P, Ghost of Tsushima, Monster Hunter, all that, and all at a price lower than anywhere else you'll find. Also, my custom link below will allow you to enter a special giveaway. Simply create an account with them, and you'll be in the running for a chance to win a prize of your choice. So by shopping on Instant Gaming using my links below, not only will you get a discount on the games you buy, but you'll also be supporting me and supporting my channel, which I greatly appreciate. Here we have a Lightning Shinobi. The foundation of this build is this weapon right here, the Kangjin Staff. It transforms punishing downpour into thunder damage. Downpour is an ability which grants you a strong finisher for your light attack combo, and the Kangjin Staff will enhance it even more with deadliness and badassery. Fully performing this light attack combo is our main strategy. It's important we connect all the hits, so composure can help drastically with that. There's nothing better than dodging at the end of a combo just to follow it up with a thunder slam. Smooth. I have found that sometimes dodging backwards is actually a decent way to evade an attack, yet still be close enough to then connect the lightning strike finisher. With this build, you gotta dance, you schmoove around the enemy, gotta be like Kobe and break his ankles, then be like Shaq and slam dunk in his face. We have two versions of this build. First one is the True Lightning. This version we are using spells, but the most important factor here is our spirit, the Rat Governor. This dude is amazing.
Hi, how are you?
He considerably increases thunder damage, plus can inflict a solid amount of Thunder Bane himself. I've upgraded this dude a couple times and he shoots out 2 lightning bolts. Combined with my own thunder from the light attacks, I am actually inflicting Thunder Bane in boss fights. Now the second and potentially stronger version is using Spellbinder buff. This is a spell that can be obtained in chapter 3. You must complete the Treasure Hunter quest. This will drastically boost your attack power while preventing you from casting any spells. Now, I got 2 important tips for this. Firstly, what this buff is doing is taking your mana and converting it into attack power. So, the larger your max mana is, the more attack power you gain. And therefore, definitely level up your max mana in the skill tree. This is vital. Secondly, it must be cast when you are at max mana. If you have used any mana at all, you can't perform it. However, you can perform your spirit skill and activate your mantle. These can be used before activating the Spellbinder buff. The Gore-Eye Taoist was designed perfectly to pair up with Spellbinder. He increases your maximum mana, which in turn increases the attack buff you gain from Spellbinder, plus performing the skill will drop this staff with an evil toad that emits rays of power. This buffs your damage even more, so you drop the staff first, then activate Spellbinder, and you should have over double your initial attack power. Obviously, this would be perfect in a boss fight. Don't worry about charged heavy attacks. You're barely going to be charging up. Preferably, you would expend your focus points to perform jumping heavy attacks or your varied combos, which is forceful thrust. This combat style is not slow and heavy wallops. No sir, this is fast pokes, constantly thrusting and dodging. So yeah, don't focus too much on charged up heavies. Instead, focus on relentlessly using forceful thrust and jumping attacks. Cause dude, do not underestimate the power of a full 3-point jumping heavy. It is swift and deadly, great for staggering. Which is why I'm wearing the Locust Antenna Mask to boost jump attacks. I know it seems wacky, but I just feel like it fits here. You can obtain this helmet in chapter 4. There will be these ant bug dude enemies that can drop them randomly. For our other armor, the Long Scale set. In chapter 3, after defeating Cyan Long, you'll receive this Lightning Dragon armor. First of all, it's pretty sick, plus it boosts your lightning damage by a bit. Then the chest piece makes the Vengeful Mirage ability inflict Thunder Bane. Now Vengeful Mirage is when you perfect dodge. It'll leave behind a little clone of yourself that explodes. It's like dropping a little explosive deuce. I'll admit, it does not deal crazy damage, but it does indeed help inflict Thunder Bane effect. In order to unlock Vengeful Mirage, you must go through this entire chain here, which all focuses on perfect dodging. And guess what? A true Shinobi should excel at perfect dodging. So it makes sense. Although some boss fights are simply too damn wild and too aggressive to always be in their face applying pressure. Using all your spells and skills at your disposal is necessary sometimes. So if need be, you can drop the Spellbinder buff and instead use the spell version of this build. I recommend you focus on the Immobilization spell. A full light attack combo will usually break the cast. And the Pluck of Many spell. Get a whole mob of ninjas running around. The Tiger Tally Curios is a must. Light attack combos will slightly increase your attack power. This will be consistently activated. Now if you've made it this far in the video, please body slam on that like button. Alrighty, up next, we got the Rolling Stone. Now I'm sure you've seen some variation of the Stone Smash build before because its foundation is quite simple. However, I believe I found the sweet spot, the perfect recipe. Plus, I'm going to expose something that I haven't heard anyone else talk about. So we got your typical heavy charged Smash build, but we are running very specific armor here. And that pun was intended because we got the Pilgrim's Armor set, which is quite spicy because of how it stacks up damage as you run around. I have found this is able to double your attack power, so we can run and charge our heavy attack simultaneously, greatly boosting damage even more. However, the big problem here is that nobody talks about how the damage buff drops off so quickly. Like, it is immediate. Okay, so base AR is 70, then you run around and think, oh well, look at that, increase the damage. But dude, that number will drop back to normal within a single second after you stop running. You will only see the benefits of that damage buff for the first, maybe second strike of your combo, because after literally 1 second, it drops back to normal. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. They gotta patch that. We should have a solid 2.5 seconds, at least enough time to perform a fully charged heavy attack. Because I'll tell you, performing the 3 focus point fully charged heavy is unreliable. More often than not, I don't see it receive the damage buff from the Pilgrim set. So yeah, just keep that in mind. We got our Smash stance all juiced up, specifically Ironbound Resolve and Smashing Force. We got the Immobilization spell, and you definitely want Spirit Shards and Stagnation. And then of course, we're using Cloud Step. Cloud Step grants you the perfect opportunity to run around freely while you charge your heavy attack for a grand slammer. Now you'll need the Thunder Strike ability so you can perform the heavy attack out of Cloud Step and Absolute Strike. Trust me, this is very much worth it. For your weapon, I have found the Cheatin' Staff to be a great fit. This has a self-healing effect too. Upon performing charged heavy attacks, each focus point consumed determines how much health you can recover. So if we are constantly pumping out shots using 2 or 3 focus points, the passive healing is visibly helpful. But in Chapter 4, you'll obtain an item allowing you to enhance this bad boy into the Spider Celestial Staff. Yummy. Ignoring the poison effect, this staff has 12% critical hit chance. Hell yeah, dude, you love to see it. For our spirit, we got this dude, the red-haired Yaksha. Moderately increases heavy attack damage. Alright, noise. And now it is your turn, my fellow monkey friend. Comment your thoughts and opinions on this video and let me know what build setup you have been using or that's your favorite. And for more Black Myth Monkey content like this, subscribe to the channel. I thank you for watching and I'll talk to you later. Stay golden.